going for my morning run. Every day I try to run at least 15 to 20 kilometers, and I pace myself, so it works out great. Depending on the weather, sometimes inside or outside, but mostly outside. The season is starting to change and but there are still beautiful flowers. People are still sleeping, many of them. Birds are awake. Birds are awake. And some people are going to work early. As you can see, the vehicles. It's a nice old bridge. It's amazing the human ingenuity and creativity and the ability to come up with amazing things. It's such a elaborate sunrise. There's a fella, early morning runner. She's also running. And someone walking probably to work, wherever it is, just having to have a nice day and everything. Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada is a nice place. They're nice people and so many amazing things. Probably unique to this part of the world, and but same as any other country, really. Oh, look at that, I came across a Buddha. Meditating and stuff. It's amazing how the birds wake up so early every day to search for food, water, whatever the weather. Fascinating, eh? Probably same as human beings waking up to go for work and stuff like that. But birds are such little tiny creatures it's just fascinating how how they do that. I'm running towards the sunrise, as you can see. It's for some reason the sun seems to like rise up from the horizon very quickly in Nova Scotia, Canada, compared to other places like Africa or Asia or Europe that I've been to, and it's just amazing how that with a slightly different area or tilt in the earth, there's a lot of slight change in the sunrise, the weather, the seasons, the people, and everything really. That's a little cute mini chair. It's a mini chair. I don't know what it is for, but it's so tiny. You can see Canadians are very patriotic. They have flags outside their houses. Not all of them. Not as much as the United States of America, but it happens. Look at that. We have little libraries here, and some of them are made by people outside their houses, and some just within the community. And if you open the little library, there are books in there, and all kinds of books, like children's books. This is a book about a week in the zone, and this is a children's book. It says I Spy Funny Teeth. As you can see, it's a children's book. And it has I spy a tank, 2 baseballs, a clock, a frog in a truck, a blue block. So it's a children's book, and so many other lovely things there. These books are for free, and anyone, it says here, it's a little free library. Take a book or leave a book. Love is all you need, is a quote. The love is all you need is a quote by John Lennon, by John Lennon, as you can see right there. All right, let's get going on my run. just sharing interesting stuff that I come around. Here is a poster. It says, you can see there's a lovely child there and family and stuff. It says, are you the parent of a 12 to 18-month-old child? So they're doing research about ProSit, some kind of research really. It's about emotional development of a child, and it's by the IWK hospital, which is the children's hospital here. And it's not just like Africans or Canadians that are Africans. It is like all kinds of people from Europe, from Asia, from other parts of the world. And it says reimbursement available. You have to give them incentive to participate in the research and everything. But it's just the type of society, and research and improvements. And you can see beautiful, nice houses too that are well designed, and the street is very clean. And this helps to improve the quality of life in the community, and makes people feel happy, and just be amazing and stuff. This is the place I live in is a more affluent or like a rich neighborhood. So Good morning, good morning. Good to see you running again. so, so, but real wealth is within each and every person. The real um, resourcefulness is within um, people waking up early to walk, to run, go to work, to take care of family, to do all kinds of things. Um, this is a waterfalls here right by the park. This is Point Pleasant Park. It's close to where I live, and there's also like Shakespeare by the Sea. Shakespeare by the Sea. They hold events, and this year they had Robin Hood, the legendary musical comedy. They have As You Like It, the walk about experience, and they also have the Romeo and Juliet, which is, this one was an unrehearsed version, and we just had it for one night only. It's organized by special, just a group of people in the community that love theater and things like that. It's called Shakespeare by the Sea. It's in Jibuktuk. Jibuktuk is the Aboriginal Mi'kmaq kingdom name for this area, and then the colonial name is now Halifax. So it's Halifax right there, as you can see. All right, and next to this is like the description of the fountain. The fountain here, it says the Centennial Fountain. This foundation was erected to commemorate the 100th anniversary of incorporation of the directors of Point Pleasant Park, and then it says it's in 1866 to 1966. That's the directors that time. So it's just amazing to see what 1866. So that's around probably maybe earlier than that, when the this used to be like a farming area. The house right there, if you can see it, used to be like a summer house or winter, or like a farmhouse or something like that. And someone donated the land for all people to enjoy. Now the land is like preserved for all humanity, for hopefully forever, so that somebody good morning, how you doing? Good. She woke up early, she's running, look at that. And yeah, people also here are free dog poop bags, so people can pick them up, and it helps to keep the environment clean, because many people come to this park to walk their dogs. And as you can see, owners must pick up after their dogs. It's civic bylaw by the city of Halifax, and it also cares for the insects, and just make sure there's no invasive species and everything like that. So this is helping to inform people that there was a hemlock woolly aldehyde that was a destructive pest of eastern hemlock, an ecological significant tree species in eastern Canada. Eastern hemlock provides nutrients, soil stability, habitat for animals, and so this says you can protect the natural areas from the invasive species or insect. Check hemlock trees for evidence of HWA, and the signs here is the cotton white eggs, and the sac, and this one right here. And it says collect or photograph such HWA specimens if found, and report suspect HWA and the damage that it has caused. Okay, and it says no vehicles. Okay, so stop motor vehicles, prohibited, because these are bylaws by the city. That way, like, it's only a walking area for people, and dogs, and they can bring their pets and family, and they can have events and things like that. So it says, as you can see here, this is Point Pleasant Park, and um, uh, no smoking, no littering. You can walk dogs, no fire, and no hazards, other hazards, and no vehicles, and no what are those things called? The little drones, the little things that people are flying or like just toying around or whatever. So it preserves the nature and the simplicity of the park and all that good stuff. See, um, it's fascinating. I have you get things like this in many other countries, and it's nice. The nice thing here is that it's all very well managed. Hello, good morning. Good to see you again. Yeah. See, it's people that I meet regularly on the walk or run. And okay, time for me to keep running. This is a pond, and this pond has a lot of frogs usually, but this year didn't seem to have any frogs. Like, well, they are there, but not as many as they usually are. And uh, and the water level, it was a very seemed like a dry summer. Some of the places have been closed. I'll show you an island called McNabb, that's just across ahead here, and that was closed because. Let me go back to the let me go back to the pond. I'll show you the other side of it, and I'll show you how there is very little water trickling, but on the other side there's hardly any water. See, this is so little. I don't know if you can see that. You see so little water trickling right there, and usually there's much more water than this, but now there's very little water. I don't know if it's part of global warming or other things like that. Well, the trees look like they're green enough and stuff, but the water, the air, the soil, these foundational things that take the brunt of things like changes in weather or changes in the environment, or like human activity that is can be detrimental, or just periodic or episodic changes in nature really, that happen naturally. So it's probably a combination of all that. But a contributing factor is the greed and probably the ignorance that of human beings, or probably corruption that is happening. So institutions that are meant to be taking care of things like the environment, or like the or other regulatory bodies are not working. Good morning.
Morning.
You're doing well running. I'm from Kenya. You're doing a good job running.
Oh.
Yeah, we run a lot in Kenya. Have a good day. Thanks. And let me keep running too, I guess. And so it's just interesting about the regulatory bodies that sometimes are not as effective as they should be, and things like that. I'll also mention that gentleman is an elderly gentleman, about probably 70, 80 years old, and you can see he's still running. And I'm getting up there too close. I'm about 56, going to 60 years old now, or maybe like just 60 years or maybe young enough to still be, and healthy enough to still be um, out running. I just mentioned that gentleman because it's interesting that um, he's self-regulating his body and his mind and his health, his happiness, and probably his finances too. So you manage these things well, and family and friends and community, and it goes towards the improvement of quality of life. And should anything happen anyway, Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada has a nice healthcare system that works pretty well, and so that helps in situations like that. There's also something called the food guide, and many other things that encourage people to eat healthy food and educates them, and um, um, so people can be active, be healthy, and be productive, and people in the society or in the economy. And it's just yeah, fascinating like that. I'm going walking up a little hill here. Halifax has a couple of hills here and there because I want to show you the sunrise, the view of the sunrise here through the trees. It amazes me each time I come here. It's just like amazing sunrise, and it's fascinating to see. Just the beauty of nature. I like being out of nature because of um, it helps to heal the body, the mind, the spirit, the soul, and and whatever else really. This structure here, I'll talk about it for a little bit. As you can see, like it's through the sunrise. I don't know if it's visible there. You can see through the sunrise. This structure was erected or set up many years ago, and it's been renovated and maintained well. As you can see, it still looks really good, and they have touches of it, like improvements of it. It says right up there that it was a gift from the late William P. West to the Point Pleasant Park in 1881. 1881, and this is 19. This is today. This year is 2025. So you can do the math there as to how many years that structure, a beautiful structure right there, has been at the park. So it's not just the people that either donated the park or how the park came about, but it is people over time that have worked towards having structures like that, or like given. Good morning. Hi, the beautiful dog. It's a very caring family. She runs very often here in the park, and with her dog and stuff. So it's amazing. Like people think about ideas and things like that can help to improve the park, and use their money and resources and to make the park better over time and well maintained. Some of the benches, like the ones you see there, are also like donated by families, either as a will, like part of a estate after someone passes away, or like during the lifetime of people and stuff. So they give money to for a couple of benches or one or two benches or just and the park will put their name on the bench. Just say this is donated by this family, and so that helps to fund and to encourage people to engage in the maintenance and upkeep and just the nice outlook of the park. This is the port of Halifax right there, and it's a big it's a natural port. There's a lot of products and services that come to Halifax from around the world, from Africa, from Asia, from South America, bananas and tea and coffee and vehicles from Asia, the Toyota vehicles, the Nissan vehicles, German vehicles, the Mercedes-Benz, and all these other technology from Asia, phones, and other types of technology, and that keeps the park going. This is a children's playground here. I'll just show you there, the children's playground. And there's a dog and family playing there, two dogs in the family. Your dogs look so happy. Yeah, have a good day. Yeah, see, the dog is just playing. They throw the ball and the dog runs that way. The dog has incentive to so it's not just the children. It's too early now for children to be out and stuff, but it's a children's playground, and it encourages music and other things like that. And this is a fun, beautiful place. You can see it's really well maintained and stuff like that. I want to show you something else. There's a lot of safety and security here. Across there's I'll walk towards it. I want to show you. Well, first here is a map of the park. I hope you can see that. It has all kinds of activities, and I'll just read them out to you. Hey. So it says it's a historical site right here, and they are cultural tour site, ecological tour sites. There's a bus stop, there's a public washroom, map, main trail, dog must be leashed areas, off dog leash areas, secondary trail, bike trails, winter maintained trails, and other regulations there. So all kinds of just the facilities that are available at the park here, and at the park. There's also, like I mentioned, healthcare. There's an EHS company here that does the ambulance services and maintain, takes care of people even they need emergency services. The police here is very interesting because they don't sit at the police station and wait for people to bring reports and stuff like that, or incidences. They patrol. They are they just cruise around in vehicles, and they are within the community. It doesn't mean that they are community friendly, but at least it helps to keep communities safe and healthy. Good job running. It's nice to see a young person running and stuff. Good morning, my friend. The sunrise looks so lovely, as you can see right there. It looks so lovely. Hello, hello. How old?
3.
3. Looks so happy. What's the name of the dog?
Rudy.
Judy?
Rudy.
Rudy. Hi, Rudy. This is other friends right there.
He's very wet.
What type? What type
He's
of dog?
a Labrador Retriever.
Labrador Retriever?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But he's
Where,
big. He's not. They're usually smaller. He's
Yes.
much bigger.
where do you get him?
Near New Glasgow.
Near Glasgow?
Just on Kijiji.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
No.
have you had the dog like all like since the baby, since the dog was a puppy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He was pretty crazy
Yeah.
when he was a puppy. He's calming down now.
Yeah. All right. All the best to you and your family.
Thank you.
And the name of the dog? The name of the dog again?
Rudy.
Rudy. Yeah, my name is Simba from Kenya. Yes, I'm on my walk. I try to maybe like I do run, walk, and
How
I'm
long do you run for?
probably 15 to 20 kilometers a day.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm from Kenya, so it's probably a little easier. but I space it out, so like and
In the morning and then.
in the morning, in the evening also.
Okay.
Yeah, and also like I walk to work and within the community and stuff.
Wow.
So it makes it easier. It makes it easier.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how long have you lived here?
I've lived here for about 25 years now, since
Me
2000.
too.
Really?
Yeah.
Where did you move here from?
Just from Toronto.
Oh, okay. What made you come here to the East Coast
I
from
got
Toronto?
a job at a school board that was here.
Oh, I
doing
see.
policy work.
Oh, I see. How you like that? Oh, yeah, you're retired now.
No, I'm not yet retired.
Okay, so
now
you.
I work for the provincial government.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I was talking to a friend the other day. My first job was a teacher. I taught for 1 year.
Oh.
And I was talking, there's a friend of mine that does some work for the school board.
Okay.
And she mentioned that